Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, so glad you found us. And if you're one of our regulars, welcome back, you amazing people.
Amazing people. I see we're doing compliments today.
Always. Okay, quick reminder before we start. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It genuinely helps us keep making these free lessons for you.
And smash that like button too. Takes 2 seconds and it tells YouTube to show this episode to more English learners who need it.
Okay, promo done. So today's topic is a fun one, my dream job. And I think this topic is actually a goldmine for English learners, way more than people realize.
Wait, why do you say that?
Because think about it. What's your dream job is one of the most common questions in job interviews, in small talk, in English classes, even on dating apps sometimes.
True. What's your dream job is definitely a classic first date question.
Right? So if you can talk about this topic naturally, confidently, without stumbling, that's a skill that pays off in real situations, not just for fun conversation.
That's such a good point. And honestly, this topic uses a ton of really useful grammar too. Future tense, conditionals, describing skills and passions. It's like a hidden grammar lesson wrapped in a fun conversation.
Exactly. So today, we're going to talk about our own dream jobs, share some useful vocabulary and phrases for describing careers and passions, and give you some sentence structures you can steal for your own conversations.
Let's get into it. Section 1. What even is a dream job?
Okay, so before we share our own answers, let's actually define this. What makes a job a dream job versus just a job you don't hate?
Ooh, good distinction. I think a dream job usually checks a few boxes. First, you actually enjoy the daily tasks, not just the paycheck.
Right, like you'd maybe even do parts of it for free if money wasn't a factor.
Exactly. That's a good test, actually. Would I still want to do this even without getting paid much? Second box, it usually connects to something you're naturally good at or curious about.
And third?
Third, I'd say it gives you some kind of purpose, like you feel your work actually matters to someone or helps someone, even in a small way.
I like that framework. Enjoyment, skill, purpose. Okay, useful vocabulary here. We can say, I'm passionate about, I have a knack for, or it doesn't feel like work when something fits you really well.
Ooh, it doesn't feel like work is such a natural phrase. Native speakers use that all the time.
Definitely steal that one. Okay, so Daniel, tell me, what is your dream job? And be honest, not the boring interview answer.
Okay, honest answer. I think I'd love to be a travel photographer.
Oh, that's a good one. Why photography specifically?
Because I love traveling, obviously, but I also love the idea of capturing a single moment that tells a whole story. Like one photo of a busy street market in Vietnam can say more than paragraphs of description sometimes.
That's such a beautiful way to put it. An useful phrase there, capturing a moment, telling a story through, these are great for describing creative work.
What about you? What's your dream job?
Honestly, I think I'd want to run my own little bookshop in some small, cozy town.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
Right? I imagine mornings where I'm just organizing shelves, recommending books to people, maybe hosting little author events. It sounds slow, but in a good way.
I love that. In a good way is actually a really useful little phrase too. It lets you describe something that sounds negative on the surface, but actually isn't.
Great point. Okay, let's actually build out some vocabulary and grammar people can use to talk about their own dream job.
Section 2. Useful grammar and vocabulary for talking about careers. All right, let's start with grammar, because this topic is honestly perfect for practicing conditionals.
Oh yes, if sentences.
Exactly. Like, if I could do anything, I would become a photographer. That's a second conditional, used for imaginary or unlikely situations.
Right, and that structure is so useful for this topic, because a dream job is often imaginary or not yet real for a lot of people.
Exactly. Other examples. If money weren't an issue, I would open a bakery. If I had more free time, I'd study to become a nurse.
And notice the pattern. If plus past simple, then would plus base verb. It feels a little unnatural at first because you're using past tense for something not in the past, but that's just how English handles imaginary situations.
Great explanation. Okay, vocabulary time. Words for describing a good fit for a job. I have a knack for, I excel at, I'm drawn to.
Ooh, I'm drawn to is a nice one. It feels a little more emotional, less robotic than I like.
Totally. It shows genuine interest, not just a preference. Other useful chunks. Make a difference, follow my passion, combine my skills with, work my way up.
Work my way up is such a common phrase in career conversations. Like, I'd love to start as an assistant and work my way up to director.
Perfect example. And for describing negative aspects of current jobs. In contrast, stuck in a rut, just going through the motions, it pays the bills, but...
Oh, it pays the bills, but is so real. So many people use that phrase honestly.
It really is a classic. Okay, so with all that vocabulary, let's do a mini exercise. I'm going to describe a scenario, and Sophia, you respond using at least one of these phrases.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, imagine you're at a job you don't love, but it pays well.
Honestly, it pays the bills, but I feel like I'm just going through the motions every day. If I could do anything, I'd probably follow my passion and open that little bookshop we talked about.
Perfect. See how naturally that flowed? That's the goal. Not memorizing phrases in isolation, but using them in a real flow of conversation.
That's such a good point. Okay, let's actually give people some concrete ways to actually practice this at home.
Love it. Number 1, record yourself answering what's your dream job out loud for 1 whole minute, no stopping.
Oh, the no stopping part is key, right? Because it forces you to keep going even if you make small mistakes.
Exactly. Fluency over perfection. Number 2, write 3 sentences using the second conditional about your dream job, then say them out loud.
That combines the grammar practice with speaking practice. Nice.
Number 3, describe your current job or studies using the vocabulary we shared, even the negative phrases, just for practice. It pays the bills, but I feel stuck in a rut sometimes.
Practicing the honest, slightly negative language is important too. Not every conversation about work is positive.
Exactly. Real conversations include both. Number 4, imagine you're in a job interview and practice answering why do you want this job using the phrases I'm drawn to, I have a knack for, and make a difference.
Oh, that's such a practical one, because that's basically an interview question in disguise.
Exactly. Dual purpose. And number 5, find a partner, a friend, even us in the comments, and actually have a real back and forth conversation about dream jobs, no script.
I love that last one, because it's the real test. Can you use all this in an actual live conversation, reacting to someone else in real time?
That's always the real test. Engagement question.
Okay, speaking of that, let's ask you guys directly. Comment below and tell us what's your dream job and why.
And bonus points if you use one of today's phrases in your comment. I'm drawn to, it doesn't feel like work my way up, any of them.
We'll read through the comments and might even respond to a few of you directly.
So don't be shy. Tell us your dream job. Section 5, mistakes learners make with this topic.
Okay, let's talk mistakes now, because there are a few classic ones with this topic.
Mistake number 1, mixing up job and work incorrectly. Like saying I have a job instead of I have a work.
Oh yes, this is so common. Work is usually uncountable in this context, so you can't say a work. You'd say I have a job, but I have a lot of work to do.
Exactly. Small distinction, but it trips up a lot of learners. Mistake number 2, using I dream to be instead of I dream of being.
Oh, right. Dream of takes the gerund, the ing form, not the infinitive.
Exactly. So it's I dream of being a photographer, not I dream to be a photographer. Small preposition, big difference in sounding natural.
Mistake number 3.
Overusing the word job when there are more specific, natural words available, like career, profession, role, position. Native speakers vary their vocabulary a lot here.
That's a great point. Using job for absolutely everything can sound a little repetitive and flat.
Exactly. So mixing it up, my dream career, my ideal profession, the role I'd love to have, makes your English sound much more natural and varied. Section 5, live demo.
Okay, let's do a quick live demo. Daniel, ask me the classic interview question and I'll answer live, no planning.
All right, Sophia, why do you want to be a bookshop owner?
Okay, honestly, I think I'm drawn to it because I've always loved reading since I was a small child.
Small fix. I've always loved reading. Past participle there.
Right, I've always loved reading, and I have a knack for recommend books to people based on their mood or what's happening in their life.
Recommending. Gerund after knack for.
Recommending, thank you. And I think if I had my own shop, it wouldn't feel like work at all. It would feel like just sharing something I love with other people every single day.
That was really lovely. And notice again, a couple small grammar slips, but you never stopped. You never translated. You just kept the story flowing forward.
Yeah, and honestly, that felt pretty natural to say once I stopped overthinking each word.
That's the whole goal. Exactly.
Closing. Okay, let's wrap this episode up. If you take one thing away today, remember this. Talking about your dream job isn't just small talk. It's a chance to practice conditionals, career vocabulary, and honest, natural English all at once.
And remember, you don't need a perfect answer. Even native speakers stumble a little when describing their dream job. What matters is keeping the conversation flowing and being genuine.
So this week, try answering the question, what's your dream job, out loud, using at least one phrase from today. I'm drawn to, it doesn't feel like work my way up, any of them.
And we truly believe every one of you listening has something wonderful to say about your own dream job, once you find the right words for it.
Before we go, if this episode helped you, please hit that subscribe button. It truly helps us keep growing this channel for learners just like you.
And don't forget to like this video too. It takes 2 seconds and helps more people find this episode.
Comment below and tell us your dream job. We read every single one.
We really do. And we might feature your comment in a future episode.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Keep practicing, keep dreaming big, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.